Welcome back, everybody, to Just Cardboard. Yeah, we're going to talk about the Pekin card show we had. What's 27? 7, 18, and 26. It was at the Avani's Event Center in Pekin, Illinois. It was from 10 to 3. I sent this guy a message, hey, if you got any openings, I'll be interested in setting up. And I'm just a fill-in for this guy there. I'm not a regular, I'm just a fill-in. And he asked me back, said, I got one spot open. It's yours. You got to bring your own table. Fine. I can do that. So I did that. Set up. Of course, DGA's there. DGA's always at this card show. They're located in East Peoria, Illinois. DGA is always set up there. I always send some cards in to get submitted. I have the Topps Chrome Travis Kelce. I had just a regular Topps Chrome. I had Topps Chrome Refractor, and I got the Pulsar here. I had another Pulsar. And plus I had a Ray Wave. And I got all four of those cards, so I grade it and put it in a quad just like this. I did the same thing with Topps Chrome on White Trout with the regular refractor. I think that's a Prism, and that was an X refractor. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Had all four of them graded, put them in a quad, and one label. So it's a base, refractor, prism, and an X refractor. So they're all four in there. And I will have the same thing done to Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce just got married to his girlfriend. So that's going to be a hot item when it comes to this football season. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. It's going to be a hot item. So I figured I'll get those four cards graded and put in a quad. Somebody be a Travis Kelce collector or fan or something, or Taylor Swift fan and want it. So the Pekin card show was pretty good. I liked it. I did fairly well. A couple $100 in sales. Is worth it. But why I'm here is, besides the Pekin card show and talk about the good things in the hobby, there are some things I just see in the hobby. I was on the not eBay. I was on Facebook, and one of those Facebook card things, somebody was complaining about, hey, I got a card I want to send in the PSA, and by the time you pay for the insurance and the grading service, it's like $105 or something like that. I'm like, okay, yeah. And anybody else, what is everybody else doing? Are they just holding on the cards, using other grading companies? What are you doing? Then some guy got on and put a reply, you're the reason why PSA is all backed up 1 million cards because you and everybody else that sends those stupid $1 to $50 cards. Like, whoa, buddy. You just got me flared up right here now. First of all, it's a hobby. And everybody has a collection. Everybody collects a little bit differently. Everybody has their spending limits. If somebody has 10 of these Ellie Daily Cruz base rookie, Bowman base rookie cards, has 10 of these. And if they want to send 10 of these in and hopefully 2 or 3 of them comes back so it pays for the grading service, he can put one in his collection as a PSA 10, and he can sell the other 10s, 9s, and 8s. So he can make up for his grading fees and maybe make a little extra to go on something else. That's great. You know what? When these cards hit rock bottom and somebody's trying to get rid of a collection, hey, I'm done with my collection, I want to sell it. I'm going to be the guy here that buys them for $5 or $10 a piece and turn around and sell them for $10 or $15 a piece. I'm fine with people sending them base cards. I'm not the guy. I hate the people that points their finger at these people like this and go, you are the problem why they're backed up. You are the problem why they're backed up 1 million cards. My card should be in there as numbered, and my card's better than yours. I should be graded. Your junk shouldn't even be in there. It's causing back up. Whoa. Wait a minute, buddy. Wait a minute. Quit being a hater and quit pointing fingers at everybody. Like I said, everybody's got their own money, own collection. And if a guy has 10 of these base Bowman cards that he wants to send to PSA, that's his business. That's his collection. That's his money. That's his business. Quit being a hater. Quit pointing fingers. PSAs are big boys. This is not the first time they shut down their lower levels before. And it won't be the last. Quit pointing your fingers at everybody else. And you should point it at PSA because they should have figured this out a long time ago and fixed it from the first time they shut down. Nope, they didn't. They got shut down again. Now, are they doing this to make money? Are they doing this to what? I mean, they're a big company. They should be figuring this out ahead of time. Maybe they don't want to hire a bunch of other people. I don't blame them. But they should have had this figured out long before now. They shut down during COVID because they fell behind. Now they're shutting down again because they fell behind. And if you want to use alternative grading companies, this Dan from D&D Sports Cards, he'll send cards. This actually probably came from Dan on his Whatnot show. This is Elite Grading. I think I got this one from Dan on his Whatnot show too. This is an Aaron Judge from GMA. Now, these guys are cheaper alternatives. DGA is an alternative grading company. There's cheaper alternative grading companies that you can use besides PSA, because the guys that are wanting just PSA and that's it, I'm going to cut my football cards. Football's going to be starting up here. I'm going to get all my football cards. I'm going to have a stack, and I'm going to wait till PSA comes open again. And I'm going to send all these cards into PSA. I'm going to flat out tell you, the backup that PSA has right now, football season is going to be over with before PSA opens back up again. So those cards you're holding on to, you're going to lose money on because you're sitting there holding them. While everybody else is looking like, maybe I should send them to GMA or DGA or Elite or somewhere else. Golden Grading is behind too, so I'm not trying to bash them, but they're like, if you read their things, they're like, the standard submission is like 6 months behind. So if you can go to another grading company and get them back within a month, you can take, and you're not going to get the value out of them. I understand PSA has the value. You're not going to get the value out of these cards like you would if they was in PSA slab. If that was a PSA 10, you get a heck of a lot more money out of it than you are out of a GMA slab. That was a PSA 9, you're going to get a heck of a lot more out of it than you have an Elite slab. I understand that. But you don't have that much money into it either. You're not spending $80, $100 or $30 or $40 to have the same grade. It's $10. $8 to $10, $12, whatever. You're not spending $40, $50 to have them graded. So you can sell them for a lesser price and still just make as much profit off of selling these. Yeah, I could, if that was a PSA 10, I could sell that for $100. Well, it's a GMA 10, so I only be able to sell it for 40 or 50. So what, you sold it. Now, well, listen to this. If you're holding on to all your football cards and wait for PSA to open back up, football season's going to be over with. I already told you this. Football season's going to be over with. The other guys that already had those same football cards that you had, send them somebody like this or DGA, already got them back and already flipped them. And that's taking that money and reinvesting into something else while you're still holding on your stack waiting for PSA to open back up again. Remember that. While you're holding, waiting for that PSA company to open back at lower level again, people's already sent them in the other alternative grading companies, flipped those cards, took that same money and put it into somewhere else while you're still holding and waiting for PSA to open their doors. You tell me what's going to happen. So, like I said, it's your money, it's your collection. Don't listen to the haters. Do what you want to do. If you want to take 10 base LA Daily Cruise cards, rookies, or 10 base Cooper Flag Tops rookie cards and send them into PSA and hope 2 or 3 of them come back as 10s, you can put your 10 in your collection and you sell the rest of them to help pay for your grading fees and make a little extra cash. I'm fine with it. You got those haters out there that are pointing their fingers at you saying you're the ones causing the problems while PSA is behind. You are it. You guys need to quit doing that. Quit listening to the haters. Haters, just get off your high horse because you're not all it. I'm sorry. I just hate these haters. I hate them. Ugh, just hate them. They like pointing fingers at everybody else and saying they're the problem and everybody else is the problem when their cards have been graded. Oh, man, let me get off that soapbox before I just about freaking throw a fit. So, that being said, Macomb, Illinois will have a card show August 29th at the 4-H Center again. So anybody that's on the Just Cardboard Facebook page, that should have been posted on there already. There's a couple other Facebook places that I posted that on there. So anybody interested, please contact Mark or myself, and we'll put you on the list. There's tables available. Tables are $25 a piece. That show's about a 50 table show. So you're more than welcome to text Mark or myself and give us your name, your number, what you're selling, how many tables, and I think that's about it. We'll use your phone number so we can send out text when it's come closer to time. Say, hey, you still interested? 2 weeks away, we'll say, hey, you still interested, or you got to back out for some reasons. And don't worry, guys. If you got to back out, you got to back out. Life happens. Life goes on. Things happen. Things unexpected happen. I backed out a couple of card shows myself. I don't like it, but it's life. So I just wanted to get on here and talk about the Pekin card show a little bit, talk about alternative grading companies, and you people out there in the hobby that has a collection, you like to send stuff to certain grading companies. Don't let those haters get you down, okay? They're the finger pointing, hating people, and they're the ones that are pointing their finger and saying you're the ones that's causing the backup and everything else, and you're not. Please enjoy the hobby. Please enjoy your collection. Spend your money however you want to spend it. And if you just directly want to just grade with PSA, that's your choice. I'm not telling you have to. I'm not telling you don't have to. It's your collection. It's your money. You do what you want. So everybody keep that in mind. Enjoy the hobby. Watch your limits on your spending. If you got a budget, you got to stay in it. Like I said, I went a different way on my card shows, and I don't know if I did wisely. I spent a little extra money, and I probably should have, but I did some alternative grading companies, bought some 9s and 10s with some alternative grading companies, trying to sell slabs for like Dan here for D&D sports cards, $15 a slab or 4 for 50, and yeah, wasn't going as great. We'll see what happens. I've sold a couple. I'm not going to complain. I've sold a couple. So everybody stay good, stay safe, and hey, stay hydrated. This week coming up, it's in the central United States. It's heat advisory is going out there for 110, 150 degree heat index. So stay hydrated. Be safe. Be careful. And until next time, bye for now.